let's talk about Myers-Briggs. All right, here's Myers-Briggs. Now, the Myers-Briggs is measuring, it is not the same as the DISC. And again, I told you earlier, there are some people that are hoping to combine the two, and you just can't. They're measuring different things. Please trust me on that. Now, and first of all, we have extroversion. You are either an extrovert or an introvert. And this is the thing that I was talking about earlier on energy. Now, I've taken a lot of liberty with this. But notice I say, the main thing they emphasize here is focus. That's what this is about. So the question here is, where do you prefer to focus your attention? And I've added on to that, that energizes you. So, notice the extroverts. They focus on the outer world of people and things. Introverts focus on the inner world of ideas and concepts. Are you identifying? By the way, did you identify yourself on the DISC? Yeah. Now, identify yourself on extroversion, introversion. Extroverts explore the world to understand it. I got to get out into the world and explore it if I'm going to understand it. Introverts say, I want to understand the world, then I'll explore it. I want to understand it first, then I'll explore it. And that is really describing me. I am an introvert. Their orientation, extroverts are after thinkers. I ask first and then I act first and then I ask the questions. Or I think. They tend to go ahead and act. Whereas I's are for thinkers, if there is such a word. They think first and then act. We've got a lot of I's here at Dallas Seminary. Ministry environment. The E's like to be with other people. The I's like to be alone. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with it. If you're sitting there saying, boy, I don't want to be like that, that's because you're probably not like that. But what it is that you want to be like is okay on this thing. It's okay to be an S, a C, or an I. What is not okay is to be a carnal S, C, or I. Same thing here. So their orientation is to be with others, to be alone, to seek verbal interaction, to seek quiet. They communicate. E's are talkers, I's are writers. E's prefer breadth, I's prefer depth. I want to go deeply. Whereas E's are a little more surface oriented, and both are good. Now, are you tracking with me? Are you able to figure out what you are? All right, I'm about ready to leave this and go. Now, again, another question here is, what do these have to do with ministry? How do they translate over into ministry? Well, ministry tends to be an extroverted profession. And the E's have, I think, an edge on the I's. I's can be in ministry. I'm in ministry. Any other I's in here? Okay, we got some I's here. All right. We're in ministry. But we tend to, we've got to take time off. We've got to take vacation, and we've got to take a week off, at least to charge our battery. You don't do that and you're headed for trouble.